and welcome to Kissy's Tarot Readings. Today's reading will be the week ahead. Woohoo! So we have the week ahead reading, general reading for what might occur in the energy in the weeks ahead. I have my generals today for that reading. Okay, so we're just going to get started. Today is January 13th, 2019. We're just gonna move ahead. If you see any smears here, please ignore them. I just spilled wax all over the place. With the orange candle, so that must have been for sacral chakra, which deals with the sexual organs, gut feelings. I'll have to look that up. Maybe I'll do another reading on that someday, but yeah, that's the one that spilled all over the board. So maybe that means something to somebody. You know, maybe something is going on there. Maybe someone needs to feel more passion. I know I did a reading earlier that talked about passion. This could be related, as most usually are all week ahead readings. Because it's the same energy. It's the same energy. So, more shuffling. Split. Alright. General overall energy. Knight of Wands. The message does not come. So, with the Knight, we have Knight of Wands, we have the mover, the shaker, the message to move, the message to get going does not come. So no forward energy. I'll go over all these. I'm just going to lay them down. You know, this is Monday. King of Wands energy. So maybe you have some good energy at the beginning of the week that lags later on. Five of Cups, Tuesday. I believe in love. Fear of commitment. So maybe somebody's asking you for commitment this week. Message doesn't come. Chariot, it's a no-go. Okay? See that? By Wednesday, start slagging. Somebody's digging their heels in and saying, no, no. You see how he's got his heel down. He's saying, no, no. So, what happens on Thursday? I make my money. So you just start working. Start putting your mind to work. I make my own, I think it's, I want to say opportunities. I make my opportunities. This is Pentacles. I'll make my skill. Maybe you'll start learning something on Thursday. A new skill, maybe. That might help with your situation. Friday. We come on to Friday. What happens on Friday? I believe money is God. So here money becomes very important. Starts becoming important here. You know how to make it. Use your skill to make it, and then boom, you are making it. It becomes something very important to you by Friday. Saturday. Wow. King of Swords. You start cutting through things like crazy. Maybe you start cutting corners. Maybe you realize where your money's going now and you don't want it to go there. We'll go over all of these. I'm going to use the shorter book for that. The Tower. So, possibility of a tower moment on Sunday. But here it's in the reverse. So maybe you need a tower moment, but you're not getting it. So, I was actually going to use that, but maybe use my smaller book. If I can find it. It's been that kind of day. Everything is not where it's supposed to be. And it's not showing up, so maybe it doesn't want to be used. Alright. Okay, we'll play that game. So we're just going to do keywords and keynotes. So, Wands. The general energy of the week is the Knight of Wands. Let's find him. Keynotes in the reverse. Conflict and procrastination. That is definitely the key word and key feeling of the week. Just digging your heels in, not wanting to do it, and being conflicted about it. So, when reversed, the Knight of Wands retains his magnetic charms, but this time they are not to be trusted. He lies easily, procrastinates, tend to create trouble and resentment wherever he goes. His limited beliefs and narrow-minded viewpoint often lead to arguments and conflicts. He may be a fanatic, a bully, or a pompous bore. Okay. Swift actions, sudden decisions, and unexpected trips or changes of home are all signified by Knight of Wands. Also linked to politics of every persuasion, from anarchy to military organizations. Similarly, this card can denote religious groups and cults, usually those with strong political leanings or connections. The position of this card, type of spread being used, context which is read, must all be taken into account here. And yes, I'm taking into account that maybe something is going on with the home. Something is going on with the home for sure. And there's a message that didn't get through. Okay. It did not get through. So here we have the King of Wands energy on Monday. King of Wands prevails on Monday. I shouldn't be too far off. And he's in the upward position. So he's trustworthy, vibrant, and passionate. So maybe this is the opposite of how you normally are here. Normally you're this, but maybe by midweek here you start feeling like this for whatever reason. So I'm just looking at the meme, trying to break it down for you. This is somebody you figure represents a man who's often successful in business or life, or whom you may meet through your work, financial speculations, in the area connected with negotiations, or buying and selling. As a colleague, person is trustworthy, innovative, energetic, lively, and amusing in both work and social settings, often inspires others, and is a gifted manager, boss, or team leader. Romantically, plays two roles as a partner, potential lover, is attractive, generous, and uplifting. His volatile vitality is very seductive, and he enjoys the intensity of intimacy. Love of freedom he manifests in the lifelong enjoyment of the countryside. Wide open spaces are important to him, intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally. It can also denote a male lover in a clandestine or illicit affair. Lover's reverse, which is not here, would confirm this meaning. Three of Swords, which is not here, can symbolize a love triangle. I don't think this is a love triangle, even though there's another male on the board. I don't think that's what that is. I think this is embodying the energy that you normally have, and that it gets overturned somehow along the way. Okay? So, also, this has an abstract meaning, which kind of corresponds to this, I think. King of Wands denotes property settlements, prenuptial agreements, financial negotiations connected with both marriage and divorce. Charities, trusts, philanthropic organizations, and bodies that finance the arts are also symbolized by this card. Negotiations and financial windfalls may also be indicated, especially when other cards amplify this meaning, which this energy does. So maybe this causes a problem right about here. And we'll know more when we see the Secrets card to what is causing the imbalance. Here we have, and indeed, these are cards of imbalance. Here, anytime you see the fives and there's one across from the other, look at this. Mirroring, 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 okay? So I think there's something going on here. Maybe twin, maybe somebody's very much like you. Something happens midweek. So let's look into this Five of Cups. Five of Cups is usually sorrow. I believe in sorrow. Let's see. Yeah. Loss of faith, hidden treasures. So someone's trustworthy here, but there's a loss of faith here by Tuesday. Okay. And hidden treasure. So maybe there's a windfall of some sort, or having to do with money or property that you didn't even know was there. This volatile card denotes a time when sadness prevails. Yet this is only temporary, for the card contains the promise of renewal and positive changes. Here, sadness and regret spring from a disappointment in love or the loss of dearly held beliefs and dreams. This... Sorry. Sorry, they kind of come in threes. This card is asking you to release your feelings of despair and reassess your situation. When referring to a relationship, it suggests that despite present feelings, all is not lost. Two full cups still remain, asking to be explored. Whatever the current crisis, a valuable lesson is contained within. Sometimes this card appears when an idealized partner or friend proves to be only human after all. The Five of Cups also describes an imbalanced relationship where one partner feels shut out or lonely because they're not receiving enough love, affection, or attention. This may, of course, be an entirely subjective viewpoint, but will seem real enough to the person enduring the emotional difficulties. That's on Tuesday. So something comes along to where this energy takes a turn and becomes this energy. Okay? So we have the Chariot. And Chariot follows the sevens, which are payoff ways. Taking a positive path, not taking a positive path. Here, there's not taking a positive path. And the Chariot also deals with determination. So maybe you feel undetermined by the time Wednesday comes. Maybe your determination just leaves you like very, very worn out. You know, maybe you don't feel as determined to pursue or determined to do by Wednesday. Keywords for reversed are waste and limitations. You feel limited. The Chariot reversed traditionally signifies envy, avarice, addiction. Also warns against the misuse of power, excessive pride and arrogance. In short, loss of self-containment and control. Pride may be reversed, turning into the kind of low self-esteem and lack of self-confidence that prevents many talented people from taking the first steps towards exploring their creative gifts. Wasting your personal resources through overwork, overwhelming ambition, or through willful neglect is the message here. You must think carefully about what you can do to get your own chart back on the road again. So this is talking about taking a pathway. Maybe we'll draw an extra pathway card for this. But it's about taking a pathway. And maybe you just, and notice, he looks like he has a wand too. So maybe there's something to this pathway. Alright. That you're not seeing. But we'll know more about it when we see this card. So, Thursday brings us money. You start working more, maybe, to get away from all of this. You start working more. Increase, praise, comfort. The Three of Pentacles is the card of the builder, a craftsman, and of practical creativity. It symbolizes increase, whether financial or in terms of attention and praise, because what was once begun by the Ace and balanced by the Two of Pentacles is now established enough to grow and develop. For this reason, the Three of Pentacles signifies building upon established efforts, business and creative projects, building good contacts, even professional training. Any or all of these precede the success that this card brings. They are the matrix that is devoted to nourishing progress. Now the bud is ready to flower, the fruit ripens, and the symbolic harvest begins. When describing your career, this card represents praise, recognition, affirmation of your skills, and usually signifies modest material gains as well. The increase it suggests encourages further efforts, acting as a spur to the achievement and self-development. When it refers to questions connected with home and domestic life, which I think it does, the Three of Pentacles relates to increased comfort, decorating, building work, and all home improvements. So if your home was being under construction here, or you're in negotiations to get a new place of living, by Thursday you'll start hearing the news that you need to hear and having the money that you need to begin this process. Okay? Because you're not getting the message here, and there's some kind of feeling of loss here, and you don't know where to go from here. But by Thursday, everything comes together as it should. Alright, so we have the V here. The money is gone. V is 5. And again, loss, lack, the outcast, because we're dealing with the fives. Fives is unbalanced energy. Fives is volatile. Okay? The Five of Pentacles is the card of the outcast, the unloved, and the unsolvent. It can manifest on many levels, sometimes psychologically, sometimes materially. The essential meaning of this card, it's most straightforward, is poverty, financial loss, hardship. Nearby cards will reveal the reason for this. I believe it's a new home. Maybe you get pushed out of your home and you had no choice and you were starting to feel a problem, but everything comes together on Thursday. Since 5 is an unstable number signifying change, it does not represent a permanent condition, merely one that is difficult, disheartening, and seemingly endless. A sense of loss and lack pervades the spirit when this card appears. Optimism and energy may be in short supply now. Faith is lost, again, lost faith, and dreams hard to come by. And this is the true conflict signified by the Five of Pentacles, the battle between the forces of growth and stagnation. The healing powers of hope and the regenerative qualities of self-love are sorely needed to inspire victory. An intimate analysis of the surrounding cards is crucial, for they would suggest remedies for the reveal of the passing nature of this cloud of doubt and uncertainty. Ultimately, this card has much in common with the Negrita of the Alchemist, a dense process necessary for the transformation of base metal into true gold. So, things will transform. You're going to have to cut some stuff out. On Saturday, you realize you're going to have to cut things out. Cut something out starting Friday in order for this to work. Okay? Because everything comes together to where it can work here, but then you start feeling doubts. You start feeling like you were shoved into a corner. But you're just going to have to change tactics and change your energy in order to make it through. Okay? Let's find him. Swords cut, swords bleed. Swords usually mean you're getting rid of some stuff. Logic, intelligence, reason. Okay. So this denotes an intelligent, logical man that is traditionally associated with professional life, such as lawyer, accountant, surgeon, teacher, psychologist, or other expert. The key to this character is communication. When he is not working with ideas, he is talking about them or absorbing more information from books, television, computers, or other sources of knowledge. Above all, it takes pleasure in exercising his mind in conversation or by setting himself mental challenges in the form of complex games, such as chess or a difficult crossword puzzle. As a friend or colleague, this man is lively, witty, analytical, argumentative, easily bored, needs plenty of mental stimulation. He can sometimes be exhausting. Intuitive or emotional types may recoil from his bright, agile mind and his passion for logic. As a lover or partner, he enjoys flirtation, fantasy, pursuit of shared ideals. In early stages, love is a game of imagination and skill to be played with a light touch and romantic turn of phrase. He may beguile beloved with poetry and music, creative romantic scenarios, spring imaginative surprises. However, his delight cools, rapidly turns to panic when confronted by the darker depths of passion. And although this flirtatious although what he does with his flirtatious nature inspires jealousy, he finds demonstrations of intense emotion difficult and may coldly withdraw from the relationship completely. So maybe somebody pulls out of this deal and it causes a tower moment on Sunday. Let's see. So, as an abstract symbol, King of Swords simply represents advice and information, ultimate legal or financial implications. Of course. Whether this is, alright, so this is in the negative. It can be factual rather than emotional. Okay, so definitely something happens financially in a partnership where one person gets it and the other person doesn't, and it's definitely not balanced. You're not thinking in the same way. You know, you're not moving in the same direction for whatever reason. Let's look into this tower moment. Okay. Tower. In the reverse. Chaos. Freedom. Yeah. This doesn't work out. By Sunday you realize nothing is going to work in this way. Okay. With this person. Traditionally, tower reverse is associated with imprisonment. Sometimes this meaning is literally true, signifying some kind of prison, hospital, or confinement. Most often, it is symbolic. A prison can be created within a stagnant relationship, dead-end job, or limiting, and again, it talks about limitations, such as before. You will know if this interpretation is true for you. The reverse tower also signifies intense revolution and disruption to your everyday routine. Losing your job, breaking up with your steady partner, having to leave your home suddenly. You're going to have to leave suddenly. Just be ready. You know, be ready so that it doesn't fall into chaos in the end. You'll be planning this. You'll be ready for it. Right? Any of these events may occur now, in which case other cards will define the areas of change more clearly. Movement. You're gonna be forced here to move your hand. But however difficult these changes seem, they must be viewed in a positive light because they are ultimately a liberating and enlightening force in your life, such as the tower does. The tower frees you. It gets rid of all the old, and what has to be rebuilt on the old? The new. You see, once you've burned everything down to nothing, you can start to rebuild. Okay. Let's see if we can find more clarification in these cards. What do you need to know to get through this energy of this upcoming week? What do you need to know that will help you get to where you want to be? Teach. You have a wonderful gift for working with others. Have you considered teaching? So maybe you need to teach somebody something. Maybe you need to show somebody how things work, because here it's saying that you can do that. You can teach them which way to go. You can teach them how to be. You can teach them what you need to know. You can give them your knowledge, and it might help the situation. Or maybe that's another way to make money up in here. You know, maybe you have an ability to teach others something, and you know, there's plenty of things online where you can just make a video like I'm making a video now and teach somebody how to do something, and you can make money off of that. There are actually sites that allow you to make courses, and those courses, people will buy your course and learn what you know from that course. It's a good way to make money, especially if you have a teaching degree in something and you're not using it. You know, you may have a teaching degree and not be using it for whatever circumstances you were in, or maybe job is work is light right now and you need more money, but most teaching positions, you don't have work sometimes throughout the year. You could be making extra money by doing that. Maybe you need to do some one-on-one skill building with somebody. Alright, so what is something you don't know? What is something you don't know about this situation upcoming this week? The lady. She came up in another reading earlier this week, but she was in reverse. Here she is not. So the lady is obviously the queen, and here I believe she's the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups here is the empath, the one who feels with others, the one who is understanding how feelings work. Okay, so this is something you don't know. Maybe almost there. Empathic and foresightful. She can see into your condition, sometimes bringing comfort, sometimes disturbing your mood. She resonates with your emotional condition, for her words are guided by the heart. She imparts the gifts of love to those who encounter her. Virtuous process. Being emotionally mature, dreams and visions. Intuitive, sympathetic, compassionate, foresightful. The upholder of right. So perhaps this is energy that you have to embody to get through this week, or it's somebody that you meet that can actually help you. She can help you, comfort you, or change things that are going on by giving you advice. Okay? She's emotionally mature, so when she talks to you, she's going to talk to you and let you know, hey, this is how it is, these are the facts, I feel for you, but this is what's going on. Or maybe you'll see her in your dreams or visions. Like maybe you're dreaming of a woman. That woman's got some good ideas, so you should listen. Okay? I'm going to have to splice this maybe. Let's see. So if you want to know more about this reading, you think it's calling out to you, you can contact me at kissikasplash@gmail.com. You can also learn about how to manifest the life you want, either in love or money or success, by going to my site at kissplash.com, and all of that information will always be in the readings below, like in the information about the readings in the description below. So what does Source want you to know about the upcoming week and how to get through that energy? Obstacles and challenges. Okay. This is what you need to know. And it's a 5 again, of course, because the 5s are ruling your energy right now. With I believe, I don't believe, and here I believe. This is feelings. Mental. Is it mental? No. Violet? Is that violet? Spiritual. So this is a spiritual thing that's going on here. This card represents the obstacles, power struggles, and challenges that you must face in order to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible if you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments are required or which decisions may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Hold on, I just have to slice this here. Okay, sorry about that. Life really is all about learning. See that? Teach. Maybe as much as teaching, you need to learn as well. Life really is all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you've gained from this experience so you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? So, how do you make yourself better than all the rest? How? What are you going to do to make yourself better? And here you have a bird in flight. You have that is illuminated. You see how the danger is illuminated? It was shown to you, but you ignored it. Somewhere in here you ignored it. Okay? Or in the past you ignored it, and now it's going to come right up and swing up behind you. Okay? Be careful. Alright. We might draw a Pathways card, but right now we're going to do the Law of Attraction. Alright. And this is, what can you do? What can you do to get through this energy of this upcoming week? Okay, what can you do to get through this energy of the upcoming week to make it out on top, to overcome those challenges? What is the mantra you need to say to get back in the right place? Security. I choose to feel secure and to work so that my bank account is full. So you choose to do this. And indeed, you should sit there and you should make that your mantra. Okay? That's the front of the card. I choose to feel secure and to work so that my bank account is full. You want your bank account to be full? It's telling you here that in order to feel secure, that your bank account, and to make sure that your bank account is full, say this mantra, and then do the work that is necessary to make sure it stays full. I actually want, something is telling me to draw another card. Oh, here, Pathways. So, what should I do? Not I, but no. What should you do to stay on the correct path, or to get on the right path to make the upcoming week, to make that energy change for the better and for good? What needs to be done? What needs to be done? Coming apart. Look at that. Remember when I was talking about twins earlier? Do you remember when I was talking about like mirroring here and here? Because it was mirroring. Look at that. So here you see two mirror-like images coming apart. You need to find that person within you. Let's see what this has to say. And these are done in reverse or not. So in here it is not reversed. Positive card. Now is the time to take separate paths. Now, not later. Now. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is the perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? And it's funny because what did we say the fives are? Fives are I believe, I don't believe. And you've got 3 of them on the board here, so it's definitely an issue for you. Okay? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, dissolution, dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings great fortune. So, yeah, maybe now's the time to get away from whatever this is, either a business partnership or a household partnership, whatever type of partnership this is. It's not beneficial to you to keep a hold of it. It's saying to get out now while you can, and use all your skills in order to do it. Okay? Let me see one more card. I'm trying to find this here. Let's look into fairy tale endings. Why not? Fairy tale endings. Tell me more about this partnership, and should it end, what would be the best case fairy tale scenario for the queerant? It was this one. I'm just going to hold on to this one. Lilies. I don't know if this is in the reverse or not. I don't ever see a reversal in there. I'm actually going to point it up. I don't think they're ever supposed to be in the reverse. And snake fell over here, so we're just going to leave him there for now. Fairy tale. Here we go. So when you have the lilies, okay, contentment, harmony, purity. We feature the tale of the frog prince. He would sit on the pen until his true love sees him for something other than a frog. For now he is content to wait for that moment. He must learn to find harmony and peace in the purity of a heartfelt kiss. Lilies is a card that changes meanings with the cards around it and brings knowledge that tranquility is at hand. You can also find older people in this card because of the representative age and the wisdom that comes with it. Let the root of the lily sinking deeply into the water remind you of your own ancestral roots. It can also be a legal card. Interesting. Legal card. Because maybe something is going on legally with you, with this partnership. It does seem to have something to do with a home or maybe even a business lot coming apart. Okay. Remember that the frog prince broke the law of the land by being unkind to the old woman who was a witch in disguise. Sensuality can be the energy of this card if it is close to one of the person cards, which it was here and here. In the Lenormand, that's a type of deck of tarot card, Lilies is a card that modifies other cards with a gentle touch. So this can all be modified up in here. Okay? It can change. You can change your direction. You have to do it. Nobody else is able to do it. And here, the snake came out. I wasn't trying to do that, but maybe one half is a snake. Okay? So I'm going to read that card too, just in case it needed to be heard for somebody. Cheating, betrayal, manipulation. Rikki-Tikki-Tavi comes from the modern day fairy tales of Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book. A brave mongoose must protect his humans from the evil cobras that lurk in the garden. He manages to kill Nog, but he must battle the female Nagini. She's the dark-haired woman that this card sometimes indicates. So this may be a dark-haired woman you're dealing with. The snake shows up where you need to look out for betrayal and manipulative people close by. Beware when the snake appears because someone is out to deceive you. Snake slithers into your world to cause problems. Look to the cards nearby to determine who or what may be trying to trap you. Carefully explore the spread to see which way the snake coils. And he coils towards this here, in which there is some conflict with somebody about money. Okay? So, just be careful. Stand your ground. You might need to change pathways even if you don't want to. If something is forcing you to leave or to move on or to change, you should accept it because it can only help you have a happier outcome. Okay? It can only help you have a better outcome. Okay? I hope this reading was helpful to you. If you need anything, please contact me at kissykasplash@gmail.com. I love you all so very, very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.